Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. Grateful you're all here. Let's come to our mats. And we're going to practice a nice series called the Hero Series. It's a very grounding series. We'll begin by coming to the center of our mat. And let's bring the feet, they can either be touching, the insides of the feet can either be touching or slightly apart. The wider apart might be more comfortable in your range of motion. We're going to draw the arms all the way up overhead. Let's interlace the fingers overhead. The palms can be towards the crown, or you can turn them up. I'm going to have mine down towards my crown. The arms are drawn back by the ears as best as you can. Remember, no force or push. We're going to take a nice breath in, breath out. Just hinge off to your right. Inhale to center and off to the left. Inhale back. Let's try it one more time. Inhale to center and exhale off to the left. So just trying to keep your shoulders, your hips in line, the chin off of the chest, come back to center. Let's release the arms down, and we're going to widen our feet quite a bit. Again, the feet and toes are, or the feet are parallel, toes and heels in line. I'm bringing my palms to my back of my thighs. I'm going to take a breath in, a breath out. I'm going to look up at sky, only going as far back with my head that it is safe and comfortable. Hips can come forward here a bit. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, let the hands float down the legs. Now maybe you're somewhere along the legs, maybe fingertips are on the mat. It doesn't really matter where you're at, but what I would like you to do is bring your hands right out underneath your face. The palms are towards each other. Draw in your core, and we're going to lift the arms all the way up overhead. Our palms are going to meet, and we're going to exhale to the heart center. Let's take 3 rounds of breath right here at heart center. We're going to release the hands down, and let's bring our right foot back. So I'm going to just spin my self. So my, let me change that. Your right foot is back. Now we're, now we're set. Right foot is back, left foot is front. So think of, we're going to be moving from the front to the back of your room, or side to side in the room that you're in. Go ahead, bend that front knee over the ankle. We're going to draw our arms up. So we're coming into warrior pose, and let's flow here a bit. So inhaling breath, exhaling breath. Front leg straightens, arms come down. Inhale and exhale. This next time, let's hold the warrior. So shoulders are down, our hips are forward as best as they can, connecting the thumb and the index fingertips, creating that mudra of stillness. So feel how rooted you are in warrior 1. Inhale, exhale, release, and we're just going to toggle the feet. Okay, so now your left foot is behind, your right foot is forward. So let's go ahead and bend, front knee over the ankle. If you want to go deeper, it's the back leg that's going to allow you to do that. Again, hips are forward, and then peek down. You should be able to see at least your big toe, maybe the second toe. And we'll inhale back into that nice strong warrior. Inhaling breath, exhaling breath. And let's hold on this one, thumb and index finger together, or touching. Inhale, exhale, release. We're going to come back to the front of the room. Again, feet are parallel and hands at the back of the thighs. Take a breath in and a breath out. So opening the heart here, maybe even feeling it on the throat. Inhale, exhale, float the hands forward. Draw your core in. Inhale all the way up, overhead, palms meet. Exhale to your heart, 3 rounds of breath. Releasing the hands, and again, our right foot is in the back, our left foot is in front. So go ahead, bend that front knee over the ankle, but our hips are going to change direction, and so is that back foot. The back foot is now parallel to the short edge of your mat. So think of front heel to back heel, or front heel to the back arch. Front leg is bent. We're going to inhale into that nice warrior two. Very courageous pose. Now just take a peek that this front knee, it's not caved in. It's right in line with that ankle. So our drishti, our focal point, is over the front third finger. So let's flow here as well. Inhaling breath, exhaling breath. Fingertips together, front leg straightens. On this next one, let's hold. So see if you can feel the energy from the center of the chest out through the shoulders, the arms, all the way to the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, release, and again, we're going to toggle our feet. Again, it's the back leg, if we want to go deeper in the pose, that we bring that back. So just check out your alignment. When you're ready, go ahead, bend that front knee, float the arms up. Inhale, exhale. On this next flow up, let's hold the warrior, warrior two. See if you can sense or feel the arms in line with each other. So think of front arm in line with the back arm. Very nice. Inhale, exhale, come back to center, to the front of the room, hands at the back thighs, breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, float it forward. Inhale all the way up, palms connect. As we exhale at the heart center. 3 rounds of breath. Let's come back to the start. And let's come into a little triangle, little Trikonasana. You can use the long edge of your mat to line your feet up. Sometimes it's kind of a good gauge. Front leg is straight here. We're going to inhale the arms up, exhale. Inhale, hinge towards the front foot. When you can't go anymore, you're going to make connection somewhere on the front leg. Now, top arm, we're going to guide it towards the sky. However, if that's challenging or not available today, place the hand at the low back. We're still getting that shoulder nice and open. I'm not wrenching it back, nor am I like drooping it forward. It's just nice and in line with my body. So opening up the heart, the navel, and then gently inhale back to center. If you can hold the arms, go there, but if you need to bring them down and switch out, that's fine too. Let's inhale, exhale, Inhale, exhale. So think of your body between two panes of glass. Sometimes this back hip likes to jet out. See if you can keep it in line with the front hip. Looks beautiful, everyone. Very nice. And then slowly let's come back to center. Release the arms. Feet are parallel. Hands at the back of the thighs. Big breath in, breath out. So kind of check if this is getting a little bit easier. And then inhale, exhale, float it through. Draw the core in as we inhale all the way up and exhale to heart. Let's come to the first side again. And we're going to go back to the setup like the Warrior Two setup. So front knee is bent over the ankle. Make sure knee is in line with the ankle. And the back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat again. We're going to rest the front arm on the front thigh. Be mindful here that we don't want to get too comfortable, right? We want to stay nice and lifted. Now, again, if shoulders are kind of a tough area today, take it lightly and you can always add on. So this would be first option. Again, my shoulder is in line with my hip and down to my foot. Second option is straight up from the shoulder. Third option would be coming over the top ear, looking into that palm. I don't have my block handy, but if you have one or if you can reach the ground with no block, go there. Outside's a little trickier, a little more challenging, but you could also come to the inside. So feeling that nice stretch all along the top side body. Beautiful. And then we're going to inhale, unwind. Let's see what the second side has in store. So go ahead, bend that front knee over the ankle, softening the arm. Remember not to get too comfortable. First option, second option, third option. You could be here, but just looking, straight out, or going to that palm, or coming to the inside, outside with that arm that's on the thigh, with or without a block. Remember to breathe. And then inhale back to center. Let's come to that centering point. Breath in and breath out. Gently inhale, come back to center. And let's again forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to heart. Coming to the first side, let's try a little humble warrior. We're going to go ahead and bend that front knee again. Now the back foot is, let's have the back foot, same as the Warrior Two, parallel to the short edge of the mat. And our hips, and I'm actually going to change that. Let's turn that back foot about a 45 degrees like a Warrior One stance. So hips come over the front leg or towards the front edge of your mat. Now, first what we're going to do is just a little shoulder opening. So I'd like you to interlace your fingers behind you and just draw up the arms. So if this is tough for you, just again, honor your body. You could release the bind. You'll probably go a little bit deeper. So see what you need. And then we're going to soften the hands, arms down. Make sure the shoulders are down in their pockets. We're going to take a breath in a breath out. You're going to fold forward. Now, the left ear is coming towards the inside of the left knee. Okay? If it touches, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. Now, if you want to draw the arms up, get a little bit more into shoulders, you can. But if you need to keep them down today, honor that. Softening the arms down. Again, draw that core in as we roll ourselves up. Spin yourself around. So very big hip opener, that humble warrior. So front foot is 90, back foot is about 45. Again, we're going to interlace the fingers. Let's go ahead, bend, take a breath in, a breath out, fold forward. So let's try to even out the hips here before we get working with the ear. So the left hip is coming forward and the right hip is coming back. It's really slight. And then start to work on the right ear coming to the inside of the right knee. You want to draw the arms up, you may. Releasing back down. Inhale, roll yourself up. Coming back to center. Hands at the back of the thighs. Big breath in, breath out. And then inhale and exhale. Float it forward. Draw that core in. Inhale like a feather floating all the way up the sky. Exhale, right back at heart. We have one more to do. So let's come back to the first side into warrior one. So again, our hips are forward as best as you can. If that is tricky for you, you can bring the back foot to the edge of the mat. That will help bring those hips a little more easier to the front. Front leg is bent. Now coming into warrior one first. So notice how this second warrior feels as the first one did. Maybe you feel more stronger, more grounded, more steady. Just make those mental notes. And then keep the front leg bent as we start to hinge forward. Now lifting the back leg up. It can be floating, it can be hovering. You can bring those arms beside you like little wings and draw the back leg up as high as you comfortably can. Now, front leg we're trying to keep straight. I know it's a lot. We're trying to balance on top of it. Have fun with it. Hands can even come to heart. That's a little more centering. And when you're ready, land back into that warrior one. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's toggle to the second side. Take your time getting set up. Coming into that warrior one first. Now I'll give you another option with the arms if you want to go there, but you can do the first two that we did, the hands at heart or little wings. So I'm going to start to hinge forward. Maybe I'm going to bring my arms out in a T. So if we feel like we're losing the balance, ground down and up on that front foot. Wobbles are welcome. And when you're ready, release down. If you're in a good balance, stay there. Coming back to center. Last centering point. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale all the way up, connecting the palms, exhaling right at the heart. Bring your feet either together that they're touching or as wide apart as you need. Hands can be in towards you or forward. And I'd just like you to have a soft gaze or gently close the eyes. Practicing mountain pose, Tadasana. Very calm, very strong, very stable. And you are that calm, that strength, and that stability. So drawing away from your mountain, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Let it flow out the mountain. And notice how your mountain feels. That bird bath that we have around the pelvis, we're nice and even. Think of the base of your mountain, those 4 points under the big toe, little toe, inside, outside the heels. And then beginning to draw in all the sweet, loving, amazing energy within the space, and draw along some peace, some light and joy. And let that peace, light, and joy continue to fill you. Continue to pause, continue to breathe. And then if eyes are closed, you can keep them closed if you'd like. I am going to ask you to bring your hands together at heart and spread the fingers wide like rays of sun. So the thumbs are right in between the two breasts. And just pause there for a moment. I'd like to share a reading with you. It's by Barry Finlay. Every mountain top is within reach if you just keep climbing. Every mountaintop is within reach if you just keep climbing. I hope you enjoyed the Heroes series today. I very much enjoyed and had fun guiding you. From my heart to yours, I thank you for joining me today. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Namaste.